Machixis Kuchihaima. It's good to be back with my relatives across Turtle Island. I had gotten quite a few inquiries of when I was going to start up the grandmother medicine, grandmother teachings again. And so I was going to do this the other day, and some things have come to my attention. People have been PMing me about their concerns. There's a lot of fear, disappointment, and anger that's happening right now. And, with ICE being rampant in California and what they're doing to our indigenous brothers and sisters from the South is, it's devastating, because without that prophecy coming to fruition of the North and the South coming together, the eagle and the condor, there will never be peace. And that's what they're fighting about with us, is they don't want peace, but we are peace. We're a very peaceful people. So what is being brought to my attention also is, we've gone to school with a lot of our friends since grade school, and hung around, grew up together, babysat each other's kids, rejoiced when they had grandchildren. And we didn't think about if they were Mexican, Asian, or Black. We were melded together. And but we're seeing a break in that. What's going on is a lot of my friends who are Mexican descent, Latinas, who have been friends for 50 plus years with people, are now seeing them post on social media. They're for ICE. They're also posting about gay people, queer. And so, they're very disappointed. They're hurt because, like I said, we've grown up together all these years, and to now be seeing you post that you never did accept any of us of color or whatever sexual preference. And I don't understand that. How could you have done that all these years and played us? That you really did care about us, you really did love us, and you didn't look at color, gender, or any of that. But it's become rampant now, and a lot of my classmates and friends are becoming angry because they feel like they have been fooled all this time. And I don't blame them. I feel it too, because, whoever follows Trump, that's on you. But what he's doing to our people of color, our transgenders, our gays, the molestations of women, rape, all of that is unacceptable. Now, in the Native American way, we have a medicine wheel, and it is red, yellow, black, and white. That means we are all together. We come together, because without that circle of those colors, you're just flailing. And listening to them being scared to go to concerts, being scared to attend their own graduations of their children or their grandchildren, because they're scared they're going to see you and you're going to be angry with them and cuss them out. They want to enjoy it just like we do. We have class reunions that they don't want to be involved in, because they've seen what you've written, and they are so disappointed that you have fooled them all these years, and that your hatred could possibly hurt one of their children, grandchildren, friends, family. They're scared to admit that they might be gay, and that's none of your business. It's none of my business of your sexual preference. I just want you to be happy. I want you to feel loved and be a part of society, that you don't have to go to the store in fear, where there's so many of you that have to be in a group so you don't get ganged up on. With the missing and murdered also. you know that we have been bringing acknowledgement to that for years. And, when I hear these hateful words about you don't care about us and it's just another drunk Indian, probably just hitchhiked and is off partying somewhere, that hurts our spirit. It hurts our ancestor spirit. And that has to stop. So when I'm coming to you with this, because I had been doing these podcasts before, and just the way people are scared to go online and talk to you and say, hey, I've known you 50, 60 years and I'm really hurt. They're scared. They are scared to death that you're going to hurt their feelings, and that shouldn't even come into a conversation of being scared to talk to a lifelong friend. With this happening with the ICE and our missing and murdered, it's pretty much on the same scale of they're ripping families apart. They're taking females and children, men, boys, and you don't hear from them. You don't know where they're at. They're shipping them out. How dare you? This is native land. I don't know which state you're going to be seeing this from, but you're on native land. And as you've seen a lot of the signs say, no one is illegal on native land, on stolen land. This land has been stolen and we're starting to reclaim it back. And we just need to really be mindful about how you're treating your fellow friends that you've grown up with, that you might work with. Some of them might not be from the South, but they carry a Spanish surname, and you're already categorizing them. I could go down the street and get picked up by ICE just because of the color of my skin, because I have dark hair, I have brown eyes. I don't carry a Spanish surname, but I am not going to be very compliant if they come after me or one of mine, because of the anger and hatred that's going on, and it has to be stopped. So I have talked to some of the women in my chapter, that's the All Indigenous Missing and Murdered, and also American Indian Movement, Foothills, Central California. And the women are going to gather, and we're going to go to the water, and we're going to sing to that water with our drums. And if you would like to participate and do something like that also, please do. This isn't just, a Marge Grow Eppert show. What I'm saying is we have to come together in unity and in healing and in love and with respect to these children are watching you be angry and racist. Pedophiles are seeing a lot more pedophiles, molesters, predators at our events, and they're allowed. So I made it a point that I step back. I'm not going to these ceremonies, these powwows, these big times, when I find out that they're allowing a predator, a molester, a rapist to be there, to dance in our arena, to sing at our drum, whatever it is. You're allowing it after we have already called and said, hey, we have paperwork on this person, and you sit there and support them. You won't see me there. I will not have my picture taken as if I'm supporting that, because that would make me a hypocrite. And as soon as I find out that you have photobombed in one of my pictures, you are deleted. You're deleted from that picture. How dare you assume that you can be in my circle, because I'm very, very protective of my circles. And like I said, the red, yellow, black, and white, we come together. The North and the South, they come together. And when we pray, we always say, as far as the East is from the West, as far as the North is from the South, we ask the ancestors to come in. And right now we need them to come in, because I saw on social media where National Guard had come in and thrown tear gas in a farmland where families were picking our food for us to eat. It's almost germ warfare now that you're attacking the very people who are feeding us, who are growing our food, watering our food, picking our food. And how dare you? I won't put up with it. If I see you and you're doing something like that, I will step in. I don't care if I get arrested. I don't care if you hit me with your big bad batons and your tear gas. Like that hasn't ever happened to me before. I have sat in your jails before. I've been in your courtrooms. I have been on the other side of that. And I don't hold that fear anymore that you will do whatever you want about my life. I'm standing up and I'm teaching others how you stand up for yourself in a good way, in a prayerful way, in a peaceful way. But I won't allow seeing you get hurt or your young ones being snatched from you, because that's trauma. And as many Native Americans know, we carry a lot of traumas, historical, boarding school, all of those rolled up into all of our DNAs for generations, and has come to my generation where I'm seeing this happening across Turtle Island all over again. You guys haven't learned your lesson. You don't do that. You don't take others' children and manipulate them and colonize them. They're babies. Leave them alone. Keep your hands off them. Just like if you were a molester, predator, rapist, keep your hands off them, because we're watching. There's a bunch of us women now. I belong to also the Women's Bear Society. And yes, I know a few of them went to powwow here. I already got the phone calls. I had already spoke about it. And that's on them. But I walk my walk and I talk my talk. And if I'm not there, there's a reason. If I say I have a prior commitment, believe me, I probably had a prior commitment. But when I find out that there's somebody there that you're allowing there, you won't see me. And the only reason you will is because maybe that victim has called me and said, Auntie, I really want to go there. I want to be a part of this, but he's going to be there. His family's going to be there. His family has threatened me, and I'm scared, but I want to be there. I'm going to be there. So what I want to stress also is with what's going on with these predators, and it seems like I'm always at court helping a victim to have that support where they're not fearful that the family's going to jump them, because I won't allow that. But if you see me at a place and you're uncomfortable, you see your rapist, your molester, your predator, whatever it is, you see people who might not accept you because you're gay, you're queer, you're trans, come sit with me. You're safe. I love each and every one of you. Peace. Oh, to all my relations.